Good afternoon, friends. Important changes in GST Wide Union Budget 2025. Crisp clauses 116 to 129 of Finance Bill 2025. First, there is an amendment in Section 2, subsection 61, read by Section 20, subsection 1 and subsection 2 of CGST Act. Now, ISD, input service distributor, going to be compulsory from 1st April 2025. ISD can pay reverse charge liability for interstate supply of services, avail the credit and distribute the credit. ISD mainly meant for availing credit on common input services commonly used by all distinct persons under same PAN number. First. Second, unique identification marking. It is being introduced in this Union Budget 2025. What is unique identification marking is being defined under Section 2, subsection 116 capital A, read with Section 148 capital A, read with Section 122B. So this unique identification marking going to be made applicable for specified class of goods and specified class of person, which will be notified in time to come. For non-compliances, there is penalty, and penalty would be higher of 1 lakh rupees or 10% of tax payable. Third, Section 12, subsection 4, time of supply for vouchers. Section 13, subsection 4, time of supply for vouchers, if treated as a service, is going to be omitted for simple reason as per 55th GST Council meeting recommendation, read with circular number 243 dated 31st December 2024. Voucher is neither goods nor services. Thereby, there is no reason required to have time of supply for voucher neither under goods nor under services. Coming back to Section 17, subsection 5, clause D. Safari retreats Honorable Supreme Court judgment is being done away with. What was the judgment? That reading Section 17, subsection 5, clause D, there was reference of plant or machinery, which is being amended. Now it is plant and machinery. So credit is available only when it is plant and machinery. And this amendment is being done with the retrospective date July 1, 2017. Ultimate effect, no GST credit on construction of immovable property other than plant and machinery. Having said that, another change, credit note issued by the supplier and a GST charge on such credit note of which supplier has taken adjustment with his outward tax liability is subject to a condition that recipient buyer need to reverse credit to the extent of tax component which is charged on credit note of which supplier has taken adjustment with his outward tax liability. Section 34, subsection 2. Coming back to Section 38 and 39. Now the amendment whatever done in subsection of Section 38, it's paving way towards IMS, Invoice Management System. And there is a specific amendment under Section 39, subsection 1, which is clearly talking about there would be stipulated time period with certain condition and restriction as may be required for filing GSTR 3B. Next change. When we look at the provision 107 and 112 for filing appeal before first appellate authority or GST tribunal, there was one proviso was for penalty order. Penalty order issued under Section 129, subsection 3, which was meant penalty order for violation of some condition provision for eBay bill, detention of goods or convince in transit, seizure and then release of same. But this proviso is now getting amended. This is the critical change. What they are doing now, this filing appeal before first appellate authority, pre-deposit was 25%. 25%. That got reduced to 10%, but they have done away the reference of section 129 subsection 3, meaning thereby now for any penalty order, maybe under section 122 for any offenses, maybe 122 1A. So there are so many provisions where penalty order issued by the GST department, it is being stated, if you are filing appeal before first appellate authority, of course they have reduced from 25% to 10%, but all penalty order, any appeal before first appellate authority, 10% pre-deposit. Even for filing appeal before tribunal, under section 112 subsection 8, 10% pre-deposit. So meaning thereby even penalty order for filing appeal, you need to compulsorily make 10% pre-deposit, and there is no upper limit as applicable for other cases where you are filing appeal. 40 crore under section 107 when you are filing appeal before first appellate authority. 40 crore again when you are filing appeal before tribunal, and of course percentage was 10% in the 107, and in 112 it was earlier 20%, got reduced to 10%. This is with the capping of 40 crore, but here this proviso which wants 10% of pre-deposit for filing appeal against penalty order is having no upper limit, and for filing appeal pre-deposit for penalty is necessarily to be made through e-cash ledger. Last change, Schedule 3, Para 8AA got introduced, and as per this Para 8AA means supply of goods by any person to any person within SEZ of free trade warehousing zone is neither a supply of goods nor supply of services. Effectively, which is retrospective from July 1, 2017, but with a condition, if you have paid the tax, then no refund would be granted. So this video was crisp, short, only to the point, pertaining to the changes brought in Finance Bill 2025 for GST. But if you want to look at the detailed video on each of the clauses, the link is being provided in the description box. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.